Welcome back to the Audacity show, hosted by Ty and Dee.
Hi guys, how are y'all?
Happy New Year, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
We are finally in 2025. What a fast year 2024 went, guys. I'm
Oh
not
my
gonna lie.
god, I know I'm not the only person who said that.
No,
What
girl.
the
The time
hell?
flew, and I think it only gets faster as you grow
You
older.
guys.
Like,
And
it's
then the
crazy.
simple fact that we literally just had our episode, like our first episode.
Yes, this is
to our
episode 2,
second
y'all. Oh
one.
my gosh, wow, exactly how fast time flies. We're already on episode 2, not even.
Pretty crazy. I think it's insane that, like, we've entered 2025 feeling a certain different way that I think that, we felt. Because, come on, like, we've talked about it.
Just how every last year is giving you a setup to the next.
Yeah.
Last year I was not feeling like it was my year. You know what I mean?
No, I actually feel you. That's what's crazy.
This year things feel different, and hopefully they do go differently.
I think that, not gonna lie though, us as just being close friends, I feel like we've experienced some of the same things, and it's crazy that 2024 had us in for like a whole crazy like mind fuck. You know what I mean? Like in for a loop, an entire loop. And I think that 2025 or entering 2025, like ending 2024 and entering 2025, I feel like we really started to feel like we were just growing the fuck up. And I know that not everyone's going to sit there and feel the same way just because of where we're at.
But speaking of New Year's, though, I don't know. I'm from the East Coast, so I like to watch the ball drop on the New Year's.
And the dude that literally proposed to his girl on the ball drop, literally, it was going like 10, 9, and all you could see was like, "Will you marry me?" And then he had like a, I'm sure many people saw it, but it had a video of him just opening up like the ring. Girl, I was just like, everyone. It's funny because I saw a TikTok about it. Let me be honest, I saw a TikTok about it, and it was just funny because it was like, damn, like somebody at the ball drop. Because I feel like I've never seen that.
Yeah,
I feel like I've never seen that happen.
You'd be surprised though. See, she probably just doesn't watch it every year, guys.
I'm just not a person that. I'm like stuck to watching the TV on New Year's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's been plenty of New Year's where I'm doing something.
She's like, I be out.
I mean,
this year was pretty chill for us. We did spend New Year's together.
Chill. We did. We went to Kima.
That was
had a
cute.
good time.
Saw the fireworks.
A bunch of people, herds of people, which is crazy. But wait, how do you feel about that? Would you mind if someone proposed to you on a big holiday or like on your birthday? Because I know that's been a topic. Birthdays, Christmases, you know what I mean? Like Valentine's Day. Are you like...
I mean, it definitely makes for a cute story in a sense, I guess. It really just depends, I guess, on how you feel.
Right.
I don't know if I would mind it or not. Mm-hmm. I just know that it would be cute to be like, oh yeah, like he proposed on Christmas in this cute way type. You know what I mean? But
right,
because it's not a date that you really like.
I think if it's your birthday,
celebrate. You know what I mean? Yeah, like an engagement's not really a date that you celebrate unless you're like being engaged for years. But it's really just like your wedding day. You know what I mean? Like when y'all got married, you're not really like out here like, oh, we got engaged on this day.
That's super
10 years down the line. You know what I mean?
Because you could easily be like, oh, I got engaged on Christmas.
Right.
That's cute as fuck.
Right, and it's a cute ass story. So I mean, yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter in a sense. Depends on how you do it though.
Unless it's your birthday. If I'm gonna be honest, it's if it's your birthday. I don't know. I'm big on birthdays.
Yeah.
I believe that your birthday should be like, based on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, don't worry about
or somebody else's birthday. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to take shine from somebody else either. So yeah.
Ooh, or like people that engage
at another wedding. Yeah. Oh my God. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not for me, at least. Not asking for that at all. No. But yeah.
That's funny because, I've definitely thought about that. I was like, there's certain things that you are off limits.
Yeah. Yeah, and that would be one of them for me. Yeah, that's something that I probably would not be like, yes, oh my gosh, I'll marry you. I'd be like, oh my God, like, girl, did you know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm so sorry. Like, did he tell you that he was going to do this before you should have told him no?
Like, that was a planned thing. Honestly, though, more props to the people that are like, yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
Propose at my wedding. I won't.
I would have been like, girl, no, you can wait till tomorrow.
I'd be like,
nah, she could wait. She could wait one more day. She'll be all right. She don't even know. Like,
she don't even know.
She don't even know you're gonna do it
right now. It's all good.
Speaking of marriage and like, I guess in a sense, love, right? Because I would hope you're in love when you get married. What is your love language? And honestly, is it important to see that in all relationships of life?
My love language.
In general, but yeah, I guess what's your love language, and do you feel like it's important to see that in your relationships, whether that be physical friendship, you know what I mean? Like a partnership or a friendship.
Okay, well, that's the thing, though, because you said it just like that, you know what I mean?
Right.
You said it like either it's like physical relationship wise or like friendship wise, and I'm gonna say like I have different love languages with like different people. You know what I mean? Like with my partner, I'm gonna sit here and say like I have more physical love language.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or like physical love language or just like
more physical touch for him.
Yeah.
Obviously. I mean, yeah, I feel like that's kind of obviously in a way a given.
Him or her, you know?
You know what I mean?
Like him, her, they.
But yeah, obviously I feel like that's kind of a given in the sense the physical touch part because, well, depending, because I'm like me and you can kind of be, you know,
yeah,
very lovey-dovey.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you know, because if it's your love language, it is what you kind of like receive love in, and see it as the most. I mean, that's at least what I think. Love language, you know what I mean? Like,
because there's what gift giving, affirmations, physical touch. What is it? What else is there?
Intellectual intimacy. I don't know if that's like a love language. I know that is a big thing. You know what I mean? Someone that you can really like vibe with. Because
I know there's 5 of them. But yeah, I forget the other 2.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a big one too. Intellectually, I think that's a big one. I think that goes for a lot of women nowadays as well. Ooh. You know, when a guy just isn't up to par with your intellect, it just feels like you're talking to a wall, maybe.
Or like at the end of the day, because not even like a wall or just somebody that's a little bit like
that was me being nice,
mature. Yeah,
that was me being nice, y'all.
That right,
like let's be fucking for real.
Right. That is you being nice because at the end of the day, it's not even just like a wall. It's like, you know what, like somebody that's just not emotionally comprehensive of what you're saying, maturely comprehensive. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know if that's a word. I don't know if that's even a saying, but at the end of the day, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. But yeah.
Love languages, and if it's important in every single one of your relationships, like, you know what I mean, like in a friendship you should have quality time if that's something that y'all enjoy together,
right?
And I believe that's every aspect.
I can agree with that. I feel like it definitely varies on the relationship with the person that you have, and just based off of what you prefer. Obviously, like me personally, I'm not one for really much physical touch. I just wasn't raised that way. I don't really care for it in a way.
It's different for everybody.
But yeah, as far as like maybe like affirmations, like yes, I want you to tell me you love me and that I'm pretty, and,
right?
You know what I mean?
About the kinks too, because come on, crazy. No, but it's like kinks can go into a different type of like, you know what I mean, like a different conversation, because it's not even like kinky being in bed. You can be kinky and like. And talk and pillow talk, like pillow talk and just all that intimacy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what's so funny too is I hear the short girls are the ones to be watching out for too. I'm like my little 5-foot queen over here.
Okay, exactly that though. Not gonna lie, maybe that's true. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. So going into the new year, who are you trying to get kinky with?
Right.
Let me know.
Let us know in the comments.
And what's your favorite kinks? Yeah. I want to know.
Let me be honest though.
Give me some ideas, right?
Okay. Because I know that it's a whole world out there.
Yes.
It's a whole world out there, right? I know that there's a whole bunch of different, you know, kinks. Preferences, you know what I mean, what people like to talk about,
right?
So you know what I mean, I like to hear about it though. I like to experience through people.
It's giving 50 Shades.
50 Shades.
Honestly, sex is just amazing.
Sex is great.
Sex is great with the right person.
We'll talk about it, but right, with the right person, because let's be honest though, I think that I went through a time of my life, because I'm just open and honest, and I'll be an open book about certain things, but you know what I mean? Certain. Because I won't talk about everything, but at the end of the day, it definitely does determine if you're vibing for real. Because if it's not a vibe, what is it? You know, what are you there for? Like, what are we here for? What are we talking about?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like, what are we doing?
Right. Like, you have to really vibe. Like, if you vibe, you vibe. You know what I'm talking about?
Let's talk more about friendships and how energy goes into those. Is it, you know, always good to keep that energy around, even though it's not always benefiting, you know, you in the sense? Like their bad energy doesn't always necessarily harm you, but is it, you know, is it something that you want to put up with?
Oh, yeah. No, I totally get what you're talking about, because, I mean, I've definitely dealt with, you know, certain people and certain friendships or even acquaintances where I've been like, you know what, like, this energy was great at a certain time,
Right.
great for me at a certain time, but not like in a benefiting way because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not that type of person where I'm like, if you benefit me, I'm gonna fuck with you some more. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. What is that? I call it shallow at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I've definitely had friendships though and acquaintances where I've been like, they've benefited me in a way where emotionally, I've felt like great with them or you know what I mean? Like really fucked with them in a way and really like enjoyed their energy and space and time and at a certain time. But there's also been energy leeches in my life or just like in a way
that part.
Seem a little shallow in their wants with your friendship.
Like around for images?
Around for images.
Yeah.
Okay, around for images or like around for the time, or whatever's gonna look the best. Because cloud's a hell of a drug. And we can talk about that.
People do everything and anything for cloud at this point. And that's been proven throughout the years too. You know what I mean?
Proven throughout the years because, cloud's anything. Cloud can be from the highest standard that you say, of like clout as in famous clout or this fame clout or just clout in your community.
Right.
Okay? Like it can be anything, but at the end of the day, there's definitely energy leeches.
Swerving away from the friendship, topic that does go for in general as well. So, like friendships, relationships, family, that part. Wow, yeah, that.
Because some people will sit there and say that, you know what I mean, just because I've had family that are like, well, you're my family, you should do this, and it's like the baby. And I know a lot of people can agree with that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, not all family by blood is really your family for real. Because they can sit there and leech off of your energy.
Right.
They can sit there and drain you from your good energy. You know what I mean? Like, that's a very much big thing.
It's not something that should become common. It's not something that should become common, but unfortunately it does happen in families. And I think we've all had a situation like that where, maybe you don't per se cut them off, but you're just very much like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean?
Very much, I agree that it's like, you know what? You can stay in your fakeness, but watch me get distant.
Right.
So I gotta say for real though. Like at the end of the day.
Right.
And I'm very much a conversational person, but I've learned to sit here and say that some people don't need to hear your piece. Some people don't need to hear your piece for real.
Honestly, that I feel like goes hand in hand with people putting their, like, let's say relationships specifically, because I know you guys have all heard of like the whole Bad Baby Alabama beef. You know what I mean? Like putting people's like your relationship online. I think that literally goes hand in hand with like,
that's tough, girl. Because putting your relationship online comes with things. Yeah, and I've seen that in real time. That bitches will sit there and once they see you hopping on something, they'll sit there and want to crawl and claw at whatever you're hopping on,
and not even online per se. Not even online per se as well. Just more so that like. Imagine telling, like, this is a real thing because like it happens in friendship groups and it happens with couples. Is that like let's say you tell me about your relationship and then now all of a sudden I'm judging you and your man. And you know what I mean?
Right. Like, or even judging.
Thankfully we're not like that, but again, like it happens and bitches are like that and friends do argue over stuff like that and opinions are formed because of, let's say, one wrong argument that you just decide to tell somebody and now they don't fuck with your man.
Right. And that is a definite thing though. It's like I feel like, as not a good person, but as a good friend, you should sit there and have open ears. You know what I mean? Because your friend's always going to come to you about beef about their partner.
And I just feel like, would you rather them give you some fake shit, some fake advice, or would you rather them tell you some real ass shit and just be real ass shit, bitch, you need to do this, or I don't agree with this? Because it's not always necessary that your friends agree with you. Like, people, let's stop being delusional. Like, tell them what it really is and be real.
To not agree with me whenever I'm wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want you to tell me, like, bitch, you're fucking up. Like, you're you know what I mean? Or you're not right in that way. And you definitely have, and I definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, and vice versa, for sure. I mean, again, I just think that's what real friends do. You know what I mean? Like, there's no sugarcoating shit. If you really give a fuck about me, tell me.
Let me know.
Right, be fucking straight up.
And I know that's definitely, like, in a general sense that, like, I agree that in general, we all gotta be real straight up with each other at this point. But at a certain extent, right? Because whenever you don't need to say your piece, you don't need to say
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Like, all to everyone's own discretion. But, like, if you're going to put it out there, just know that it might come with some repercussions. And that's just life. That's just social media. That's just nowadays.
Right. No, facts.
Yeah.
Facts. At the end of the day, that's what it is.
That is what it is. Yeah, you know what's so funny? We had so speaking of being real,
yes, be real with yourself, bitch.
No, shut up. Not even with yourself. But I'm talking about we had some good constructive criticism about the last episode.
Yes,
and we appreciate
and I love
y'all.
you guys so fucking much for the constructive criticism. At least to the people that could reach out to us and let us know.
It was funny because we had
Come on now.
we had people tell us that we sound like we should start a little drinking game when we do our show.
Every time you say Audacity, take a shot.
We've been pretty good this
We've been
episode.
good today.
But if you go back
Shut
to the
me
first episode and you definitely watch it back, just every time you hear us say the Audacity, take a shot. Or let's talk about it.
Everyone should be able to take that constructive criticism for real, because if you can't be real with yourself, who can you be real with?
Right. We thought that was so funny as like a constructive criticism.
Yeah.
It was just, it was the best.
Because let's be honest, that was our first episode. Now we're on our second. You know.
Yeah, so just expect us to still obviously be nervous. We are a little nervous, guys, still, but we're here for y'all. We're here to like, and enjoy our time with y'all, and just really connect with y'all. We had an idea. Nobody take it. Nobody take it.
No, don't worry. We're gonna do it before you even.
But we were thinking of going to Buc-ee's.
Hold on. Because I told her about it.
Speaking of Buc-ee's, you already know is like already going to be grand, because Buc-ee's is the world's largest gas station, right?
And we're in Texas.
Not the world's, or the U.S.'s.
This is
something like that, I don't know. I'm not
world's longest gas station is in Buc-ee's in Katy, motherfucking Texas, bitch.
And we wanted to go.
It's 5 minutes long. Supposedly it's 5 minutes long. We want to go ahead and vlog it.
Which my car better come out spick and fucking span after. I swear to God, right.
It might not be a speck of dust.
Right. That'll be when we post it, but that was just an idea. If you guys are interested in seeing that, definitely let us know, because we definitely do want to do something super fun like that.
We might have a little smoky smoke sesh.
Definitely get ready to come and hang out with us on Cloud 9.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
But
hopefully people are tuning in on Cloud 9 right now.
Right. Just a quick shout out to honestly everybody that's been supporting us thus far. Yes. Thank you guys so much for the follows, the comments, the constructive criticism. Like I said, don't be shy to let us know, you know what I mean, what y'all think. We're not no soft ass pussy ass bitches. So.
Come on now. Yeah. I can take it, baby. Let us know.
But don't get too crazy.
Don't get too crazy on us.
All in all, thank you guys so much for, tuning in every week with us. But yeah, and if y'all hear my chair in the background, I'm so sorry for that the whole time. But thanks for tuning in, and we love you. And until next time.